Carolyn Maine with Pitch Please!
And now, it's time for the game show you've all been waiting for. Pitch Please!
Yay!
With your host, Carolyn Maine!
There we go. This is the game, people. First of all, thank yourselves for being here. A round of applause. Great. We just saw the amazing Hosea hustle. Wow, how good was that? So, that's a great one. Here's another great one. Let me explain the concept to you. We've got a card deck with 53 fully illustrated movie cliches. And Pitch Please is the game of the 60-second screenplay. So in home, you get 60 seconds to plan this movie. But on stage, because these are professionals, they're gonna get 30 seconds. 30 seconds to plan a movie with 3 cards and 1 minute to pitch it. But I was told to make it a big minute for Hollywood. So it's gonna be great. Gonna be a great big minute. Speaking of big, amazing people, we've got Shane Hosea as a co-hostie. Have a round of applause. Shane, thanks for making it all the way here from your last podcast.
Thanks, I'm very big.
Hollywood way, and then I felt like it's Hollywood.
We wouldn't be making these jokes if I wasn't also kind of fat.
That's not what I meant to say, but Shane, good for putting a lampshade on it. You're going to be drawing some amazing movie posters live while we go. So everybody get ready for that. And then we have 4 amazing contestants. Are we going to need one more chair for them?
No, I'm going to stand and not have a mic.
Great. So let's start getting up our contestants. Let's see, who's in the room? Let's have Chris Khatami come to stage. You know him from so many River City podcasts, including Reboot Season, Spec Script, and like 5 others. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great! I've been drinking a lot of wine. I'm a wine boy tonight.
Ooh, very nice. I can't wait for the Wine Boy special. Chris, what is your studio name you're playing as tonight?
My studio name is Total Reboot, because let's just reboot every movie. Who cares about your childhood? Reboot Jaws! Reboot Jaws!
Jaws 2 as a reboot. Let's get the better Jaws 2.
No, Jaws 4 The Revenge as a reboot.
Very a gritty one.
Yeah, this time though, Michael Caine is a shark.
Oh, for revenge.
Yeah.
On what it did to real Michael Caine.
Buy him a house?
Yeah, he hated it. It was a bad house. It was a beach house and it got torn to shreds. You're gonna like our last round where we do a gritty reboot of a previous film pitched in this series.
Well, if I don't win at that one, I will be ashamed.
Great, yeah, look forward to that table flip. Well, let's to our next guest. Maybe they'll be very whiny too. Let's get Whitney Streed up to the stage. Whitney's amazing. Whitney does all kinds of things in Portland.
Hello again.
Hello, yay! Whitney, what show do you do in town usually?
I have an open mic on Mondays at CC Slaughters.
Great, so
go there.
go to that.
Attend it.
And what is your studio name you're playing as this evening?
This evening I will be playing at Shut Up Chad Productions.
Ooh, I think I might know a little bit about your ethos, so you're kind of sick of Chads.
About Chads. You know, in general. I mean, like, it was inspired by the Twin Peaks Chad, but, you know, most of them. Not so good, you know.
All right.
Thank you, one not Chad in the room.
How did your studio feel about the 2001 election, especially regarding Florida and all those hanging chads?
Oh, we didn't think much about it because we were in high school. And we're not very productive as a studio at that time.
And next up, let's get Alex Falcone to the stage. Everybody knows Alex Falcone. He has 100 shows too in town. One of them is Earthquake Hurricane, is that right?
Woo!
That is correct.
Anything else you'd like to tell our listeners to pay attention to?
I do a podcast. I've done a podcast for like 9 years now called Read and Weep, where we watch bad movies mostly, and sometimes good ones.
I don't like bad movies. This is an only good movie podcast. Good movies, good movies, good movies.
I can't promise that.
You have to, or else you won't get all that Hollywood monies.
Okay, well I'm going to say I promise, but I don't mean it.
That's very Hollywood.
That works for me. Look me in the eye, lie to me, but make it feel something for a second, just 1 second of feeling.
You look great today.
It's dark.
Somebody's winning points already, you guys. That's not the game she has played. Alex, what is your studio name this evening?
It's called Studio.
Studio. I like that. Ooh, a lot of early points. And last but not least, they say Hollywood is all about who you know. So this person I happen to know because they're my sister, and they're also a very talented comedian. Andie Main to the stage, please.
Pleasure to be here with all the big wigs.
Yes, big sisters, big wigs, big Hosea.
Hosea. Got the biggest wig of all.
I think, yeah, is that real hair? Has anybody pulled on Hosea yet?
You can fucking try it.
From the audience on the earphones, Chris tried it and it seemed to hold, but I look forward to more wig pulling as we go.
Hey, Hosea, you look good today.
Both of these people actually look good. I think that needs to be established.
Losing points? Andie, you host Revolution Comedy, is that right?
I sure do.
Anything else you'd like to tell these people about real fast?
Revolution Comedy is a fundraiser every fourth Monday at Curious Comedy Theater. And there's a lot of terrible stuff in the world, so why don't you throw money at it and laugh at jokes?
Great.
There you go.
Throw money, laugh jokes. Let's go. Andie, what's your studio name tonight?
The Steele Dossier.
Steele Dossier. Does everybody else
Why
get that
not just
but
call
me?
it P-tape?
I was thinking that, and then I thought Steele Dossier was a little more cryptic.
It seems so classy.
It does seem so much classier
Yeah,
than P-tape. but
I
P-tape
have a lot
is.
more range. It's kind of undercover. Like,
Well,
yeah.
I can imagine like at the beginning of the movie when all the studios come up and have their little animation,
Yeah.
and you go to this beautiful gold.
Showering down.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of the movie that I wanted to see the most. And it's the P-tape.
Hey, Anonymous, print that out already.
Yeah, let's get
Leak that tape.
Let's get leaky.
Don't say leak.
You look great today.
I want that tape to be out, but I would not watch that tape.
I would watch that tape.
Everyone,
I
that's
would
going to
not.
be mandatory viewing.
Probably.
Like for a citizenship
That's
test.
what I do with things that I don't like to watch. I just listen.
Okay.
You're going to listen to the P?
How is that more gross than watching the pee?
Well, it would make you have to pee.
All right. So Alex's podcast has a thing called Meat Buddies, where you
Yeah.
can like give them money
Yeah.
and they will review something. So if the P-tape gets released, someone
Oh,
better,
that's true. Somebody could pay me to review.
yeah,
I would do
better
that.
pay him to review it just to force
I would
him to
allow
watch
that
tape.
sponsorship. Yeah, I would watch it. Probably because it'd be short, right?
We don't know.
I mean,
They could've been
how much
high-rated.
liquid can you hold? It can't be that
It's
much.
like an 8-hour-long P.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna release it as a trilogy. Stretch it out.
Trilogy.
Trilogy. There we go. I think we're done. That was our movie. Thank you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
We've been here.
Etc. No. Let's really play the game now. Okay. Everybody ready? We're gonna start with Total Reboot Studios versus Shut Up Chats Productions. That's you two. Start getting ready. Okay. Now this first one, the first 2 rounds, we're going to give you a little prompt. Then you're going to do partners. Then somebody's going to go against me. I'm okay at it. I made the game. So it'd be amazing if I won every time, but I don't. But, okay, let's do the first round. I have been thinking about a movie that should make a lot of money. We're doing it a little bit spooky Halloween theme, so everyone get in that frame of mind. Get your horror feelings up. Shane, yeah, get that pen hot. Okay, what I want to see is a movie about a stand-up comedian who really kills.
Are we supposed to name the movie?
Yeah, at the
Okay.
very end, I'll prompt you to name it if you haven't already. Do it however you want.
Okay.
And so it's just for these two. Y'all can sit it out, but we'll have a moment to take notes. So see if you can make any money by getting a co-producer's credit.
Oh.
And y'all, we're gonna show you your cards. Let's show Chris his deck. You get Monkey Business, Unreliable Narrator, and Teens with a quote. And sorry if it's hard to see them, everybody. I'll give you a second.
Okay.
Do you use them?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
You don't have to, but you can use them.
Okay.
So Chris, this is yours. Think about it. You have 30 seconds to plan it with your mind grapes going. Everybody else can whisper, say feelings.
I'm still working on it, but I got it already.
Andie, what's good? You ready? Is it how I spelled your name?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to point out that you misspelled your own sister's
Oh,
name.
yeah. Like, in fairness, I've done it our whole lives.
Yeah, it's possible that actually your parents misspelled it.
Well, our parents misspelled me in the womb, and it's just been a struggle ever since.
What's up, Carl?
What's up? Yeah, I'm comfortable like that. Chris, is your mind a perfect diamond of Hollywood heat?
Shing shing, that's the sound of the light hitting it.
I saw it. Okay, and I'll say midpoint when you're at about 30 seconds.
Okay,
but
cool.
we're not going to be too hard on the minute. Let's hear your pitch, please, in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the movie starts with a narrator. That narrator is an old white male comedian who said he would have been a great star once and he's open for all the best. He is telling you that he is the funniest guy, the coolest guy, the best guy. But nowadays, in the open mic and the comedy scene, all these millennials and teens are interfering with his jokes and saying they're offensive. And now he can't perform at colleges anymore.
Oh, no.
So he's like, hey, I'm tired of all this. So he, in a falling down-esque rampage, tries to take down all the millennials. But he's just very clumsy and keeps just making mistakes, doesn't kill anybody successfully, just has a lot of monkey business. And then it turns out also all of his jokes weren't funny. They were just bad, and that's why he didn't get booked. And that's why he's an unreliable narrator.
The big reveal.
And then it just ends with him not learning any lessons and still doing those jokes at open mics until he dies.
Perfect. And what is the working title for this?
Oh, Seinfeld after Seinfeld.
Okay. So that answers a little bit about casting. Let's have a round of applause for that fresh, hot, improvisational pitch from Total Reboot Studios. So, yeah, okay. So is Seinfeld agreed to appear in this?
I called him, and then he was like, why don't people like my gay jokes anymore? And he just started talking to me a lot about how his daughter doesn't respect him.
And you recorded all of that for the film?
And he said enough syllables that I'm able to do a mocap version of it. So, Andy Serkis has signed on.
All right.
He deserves an Oscar for this, and all the voice stuff was perfectly on record.
Super. Okay. Well, that sounds pretty amazing. That's one great pitch. Anybody else have an alternate title or any notes for Chris's movie going on?
Seinfeld, Bloody Seinfeld.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'm down for that.
I mean, you could easily do like a title sequence song of covering you two, Sunday, Bloody Sunday, but Seinfeld, Bloody Seinfeld, and then you don't even have to.
Have you guys ever heard that song before?
Karaoke and realized what it was about midway through. Talk about a troubling time. That was only for you.
So long as we don't use Bono, because
Go away.
I don't want to give Bono any money.
All right. Well, I like how in different countries you have different names for movies. So in like Ireland, it can be Seinfeld, Bloody Seinfeld. So we can just get all that cross promotional shit out of the way.
Okay, great. Well. Any other notes, or should we move on to the next amazing pitch, Alex?
I was just going to call it The Setup.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
that's a little too clever for what we're going for.
Yep. You wanted something a little more on the nose?
A little stupider.
Okay.
Stupider, the better in this town, baby.
Sure.
Baby.
Yeah.
can you do it? You're not going to do it.
For me?
Chris has got his arm in Alex's face.
Leave it hanging.
That's Hollywood.
Love that good podcast. Visual joke.
Oh,
Shit, baby.
what a bunch of physical comedies on this podcast. The japes we've had.
I'm doing it for the audience that's here.
That's great. You should. They're great. So, does anybody die in it? Because I kind of pictured some stabbings and death.
Oh, he tries to stab a bunch of people. That's where the monkey business, of course, comes in. He's really incompetent at it because he's been resting on his laurels too long.
That's true.
And his skills have kind of rusted. So
young Seinfeld was better at murder?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he was
Look
a
at his
monster.
fucking eyes.
Dead.
Killing everyone.
Alright, I do think he does kill at least maybe 2 people, a la like a Blue Ruin type person. I don't know, has anyone here seen Blue Ruin?
No,
Yeah.
they did. Oh wow.
Cool. Well,
What's wrong?
for the people that aren't those nerds, it's a.
How would you insult the only people who understand?
Yeah, also your good friends.
Nerds.
Just basically incompetently. He only kills people. He does kill people because I know the pitch required him to kill.
I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So he does kill people, but mostly he just accidentally, sloppily tries to kill people. with of course the tools of comedy. He cut someone's throat with a drink ticket that he's not going to use.
Oh wow, that's what you do with drink tickets.
Exactly.
Or once they're dead, you can shove all the drink tickets in their mouth. Too much. Sorry, too much.
Yeah, there's all that.
Not too negative.
He turns up someone's phone for the light to such a high heat that it burns their face out.
Good, that's really good.
Yeah.
Shane, do you want to walk us through your poster? We've just got a new hot poster done.
There ain't much to it. I didn't know it was going to be Seinfeld till the very end.
Well, you can tell it's him.
Can't you see the trailer?
And that's why we pay you the big bucks. All right, let's move on.
Oh my God, there's this face in the poster, guys. It's so mad. He's so mad at these racist jokes. He's so mad. I just love that.
Well, no pressure, Whitney, but that was a heck of a pitch.
I know, I'm really intimidated.
Let's see if you can beat it. Let's see your cards.
All right, can't I see them?
You are working with manhunt, fish out of water, and inanimate made animate. Take a gander at those. And you're pitching for the same premise, which is a stand-up comedian who really kills. Your 30 seconds to plan it in your brain starts now. And we can just hang out, guys, if we're not planning it.
I wanted to talk about how this manhunt, or the inanimate made animate, is that classic movie cliche.
Yeah.
Toilet with lipstick where your butt goes.
Yeah. That one was called Toilet Mom for like a really long time until I had to make it apply. Yes.
I feel worse about it being my mom.
It's the mother card.
Alex, I don't know if you get it, but us millennials, we all eat ass, so it's really for us.
You can keep it.
There's enough to go around for everybody.
Is that a thing about millennials, like fidget spinners and ass?
Yeah, we eat fidget spinners and ass eating.
Eat ass! Eat ass! Eat ass!
Stop it! You guys will just do that for anything. I feel like you're not vetting these chants well.
Vet these chants!
Vet these chants!
Fucking millennials.
It's a full moon, anything can happen.
Alex looks great today!
Alex looks great today! Alex looks great today!
You got 3 in you, no matter what it is. You get exactly 3, and the audience like, paint this.
Yeah, that's how long a chant should go. No one really likes chanting. We just like chanting.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same word.
Literally
You
the same word.
You said it more aggressively the second time, but it's the one word.
It's a full moon, so we're gonna have some weird chants. Ow! Oh, speaking of weird chants, how are you feeling, Shut Up Chads? You ready?
I feel like the studio's ready.
Great. Let's hear your pitch, please, in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this movie is about a troubled, disaffected open mic host. It's not me. But so this open mic host runs this open mic. They run this open mic at this bar for like 10 years, and it's finally starting to die, but like people still keep coming. And so what the secret is that this open mic host is actually a murderer. And anytime that somebody when they're planning the list, the person will go up to the person on the list and say, "Are you okay with taking the bullet?" And then that week that person will die. But so then this fish out of water shows up. This young comic just trying to make a name for himself. He shows up at the open mic, tries to sign up for the list, and he keeps he's gonna be first on the list, but he keeps getting bumped for some reason. It doesn't really make any sense. But then this young open micer figures out that the open mic host is killing people, but he can't figure out how it's happening. And there's a love thing. I don't know what happens in it. He's hunting men. I don't know what love is, but I want you to show me. But then the twist of that at the end is that it actually isn't just the open mic host doing the killing. The open mic host has actually bewitched the microphone. And it is the microphone that comes to life and strangles anybody who takes the bullet because this open mic host is trying to kill comedy.
There you go.
There's a Son of Sam thing going on with that microphone telling the person to kill.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, totally.
It's a nice idea.
It's a reversal because you usually talking to the mic, now the mic's talking to you.
Yeah.
Son
Like a
of
speaker.
Yeah.
Son of Sam Kinison.
All right.
All right.
You get one for that.
That's a good working title, Whitney. Go with that.
I just wanted to call it The List.
That's good too. And when they choke on the mic, they really choke on the mic. Let's do all the inside stand-up comedy jokes we can, guys.
I don't know if people say choke on the mic that
No,
often.
that is an outside.
You are pulling it way too close to your mouth if you're choking.
In all due defense, Carolyn
Outside
has been
baseball.
hitting up a lot of like freestyle rap competition mics.
I may or may not have an 8 mile
I don't think
side
anyone
quest.
chokes on any mic in any discipline.
But maybe
Well,
it's like
they will.
in baseball where you're supposed to choke up.
Yeah,
like
you're
it's-
choking on the
choke
mic.
up, choke, you know, like, come on, don't hold the mic down here.
Oh, well.
It'll fall.
See?
So.
You're a yes-ander, and I like that.
They know who to yes and to, which
It's
is
like they say, when you know who to US and to, you also...
No, you can finish it.
No, that was it. That was the whole
Did you say
thing.
US and? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
I'm completely
Well, that's
on
what the
board.
A stands for.
Oh, this is the best.
We got the poster.
All right,
Fresh off
here's the
the hosey.
list. Here's the list. And here's the threatening open mic host.
Big.
Just doesn't look like me at all. And look at everyone who's so afraid. See, there's so many reasons to be afraid of trying stand-up comedy, you guys. So many reasons. Don't do it.
Stay at home. Never do it. Never go outside.
You might
That's
choke
the
on the
tagline.
mic, you gotta be cautious.
See, I thought it was a thing. Do we have a tagline for this movie?
Don't do this.
Don't do it.
Sign up on
like,
Facebook.
Well, are you ready to take it?
2-drink minimum for the comics.
Find another hobby. Try sewing.
In no particular order.
It's not a hobby, it's a way of death.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Damn.
I got scared. Right? It's pretty spooky, and it's only gonna get spookier. So we just saw 2 amazing movies. We saw Seinfeld
After Seinfeld.
after Seinfeld, and we saw The List. And we're going to have audience applause to determine which one of those gets the $1 million of green light. Let's hear it for Seinfeld after Seinfeld. Pretty good, pretty good. And let's hear it for The List. A little bit more heat on that
It was just a little scarier.
I don't know.
Yours was spoopy.
Yeah.
More
Mine really
spoopy.
showed a mirror to society, but okay.
one. Yours was maybe too real. We could have Seinfeld cameo in The Killing, maybe, like do a walk-on.
Oh no, I have his contract and I'm refusing to let him cooperate with another studio.
Okay, great. Well,
Angry.
that's a good way to maintain power for Total Reboot Studios. All right, you guys, you can relax for 2 seconds, and you guys get nervous for 1 whole minute.
I'm unrelaxed.
Okay, great. Let's see. What do we want to see next, you guys? Oh, this one's exciting because the poster's already done. Shane, you can draw a scene from the movie if you want. Let's see the poster. Jiffy Bones, the fastest man dead. This is amazing. You might know the artist behind this, Douglas Gale, Seattle comedian.
Doug, shout out to Doug.
He just
Doug's
did
the
this on his
best.
own, and I'm like, can I use that? He's like, please do.
That's great.
Look at
So
that.
that's the movie
For those of you who
poster
are
we're
at
gonna
home
make a
who can't
movie
see
around?
this,
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very
good.
visual podcast.
I know.
if you can't see this, we're not gonna even bother to do it.
If you're listening to this show and you want to know what we're enjoying so much, you should have tracked from whatever country you're in.
Yeah,
Come right
Go
here.
back in time.
Just like this guy might be doing. Check out that big
It
clock.
does. It
you know?
really does look very.
I
Back to
really
the
love
Future-esque.
the electrified iStock logo. Right? It's spectacular.
This is our famous friend and Seattle comedian, iStockPhoto.com.
Jiffy Bones can outrun anything, but he can't outrun like property rights or whatever.
He can't pay for things because he's running so fast it doesn't matter.
Also, he doesn't have a pocket for his wallet.
Yeah.
Because he's a skeleton.
Falls right out of his bones.
So let's see what Alex is working with. Studio, let's see your cards. You get Tripping Balls, Vaguely European Supervillain, and Magical Minority. And it's a baby hippo. Look at that baby hippo. All right, so start thinking about how you're going to work that into the Jiffy Bones scenario because Netflix gave us $20 million to make this weekend. Really need you to pull through, guys.
Yeah, do it. In a jiffy.
They're really putting a lot of money into projects that will not get them any money.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah, I love Netflix.
Woo!
feel like it'd be really fun to work at Netflix, like right now, but only for 6 more months. It was gonna be like, you owe us so much money.
Yeah, 5 more Death Note movies.
Yeah, the way things are going, with the world and Netflix, we don't know how long until California falls into the sea, so I really want Portland to start making movies.
I think California falling into the sea is its best and last hope to survive.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
I'm very pro-California separating.
Yeah, because
in a
then
very
all-
physical way.
Then all the Californians just move here and finish the pilgrimage.
There you go.
Did you guys know that Russia was trying to get California to separate from America in order to cause more chaos?
I saw that.
Yeah. So I
But
just
that's
wanted
what
to
I
throw that out
want.
there.
I'm a Russian plant, you guys. I just wanted you to know.
That's why your head's an egg.
Another visual joke, Whitney's head is an egg.
I only tweet at 3 a.m.
It's always the same as like Confederate flag 69.
That's a good studio name, except it's not.
Because they might think terrible things
In
about you.
Trump's America, it's a good.
There's some money, but do we want the money? Maybe we want the money.
Yeah, fuck it.
Want that money?
All right, fuck
I'll
it.
sell out my country to Russia. I don't give a fuck.
Where's our check? I think they got it.
Okay, here's the thing. Trump sold out America for the presidency.
Yeah.
I would do it for like regular feature work.
You heard it here first, people. Andie's at a bargain.
You could feature in Russia. Just in the gulag, you
Where
know?
the jokes tell you.
Sick. Yeah, God, Smirnoff drop. I was waiting for that. All right. Well, I think Studio has had a very nice plump 30 seconds. Are you feeling ready?
Nope.
Okay, great. Let's hear your take on Jiffy Bones, Fastest Man Dead, in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we open on a young artist who is doing oil changes to pay the rent. Classic story, we've seen it a million times. Right, but he's working, he's wearing his coveralls, he's under a car one day, but his mind is on his art. He would rather be painting and doing brilliant, life-changing work. When he's not paying enough attention, he turns the thing, I know cars, and a bunch of used motor oil pours down his mouth, which we've been told is bad for you. But it's just like how they used to say that like if you smoke pot you're gonna murder people. It's not actually that bad, it just gets you fucking high. So he's tripping balls, right? Now he's high out of his mind and he thinks that people are trying to get him. So the guy who owns the car and is vaguely European, and by that I mean like white. Our artist believes, our artist's name is Hank, and Hank believes that that the car owner is trying to kill him. He runs, but his coveralls are slowing him down, so he takes off his coveralls and he's running naked. Now
Yes.
right,
Yeah.
he's super naked, but in his head he has no skin. In his head it's all skeletal, but in the reality it's just a naked guy. And then, of course, even though he's high, in a great visual pun, he also trips over his own balls. So he's tripping balls while he's tripping balls. Now,
Is that the moment where he becomes a skeleton? Is all his skin just peels off from the balls?
in his head, so we have, this is like an unreliable visual narrator. Okay. So we are seeing him as skeletal, but the European guy's like, you have my oil cap, or whatever. I owned a car once. So it's like the bike chain of a car, you know what I mean? So anyway, while he's running, an actual athlete is running down the street as well. And he is, what minority is he? We'll say,
Careful.
I know. What's a good one right now?
Left-handed.
He's left-handed, and that witch. He sees this runner who's clearly left-handed. He like takes out his phone and sends a text with his left thumb. That's how you know. And then he puts it back in his pocket while he keeps running. And in the classic trope, the guy is like, "Man, you're naked." And he's like, oh shit, you've taught me all the things I needed to know about life and love, but I didn't realize until a minority told me. And so he stops running, throws up the motor oil because it's making him very sick, and then he's instantly sobered, and then he dies. It's a down ending.
Perfect.
You shouldn't drink motor oil, guys. It's a morality flag.
Cautionary tale.
It's a cautionary tale.
Got a very special episode.
Yeah. It's sometimes, some movies have happy endings, but sometimes it's award season and the people just die.
So then we get the teasing the full time, but at the very end, when he's in the coffin, is when he's actually a skeleton.
I have no idea what I said.
Well, it's better than a lot of movies.
You know how sometimes you're really hungry and you just grab whatever's by the door to eat as you leave, and you've got why do I have a whole box of crackers and a banana? That's how I feel like I'm talking right now.
I feel like in the trailers he would be shown as the skeleton the whole time, but then as you watch the movie you realize that he was never actually a skeleton.
Anyway, you couldn't show him naked on that
ripped off by the movie. You're like, this is just a sad movie.
No, I would promise a running skeleton, and I got a metaphor. This is Snow Dogs all over again.
Exactly.
They said there were talking dogs in that movie, and that was just when Cuba Gooding Jr. was having hypothermia.
Very spoiler
Really
alert.
what happened?
Oh yeah, they weren't talking dogs. It was just in the trailer.
This is a nightmare.
What?
It was in a dream sequence, and they made it look like it was the actual film.
The whole movie was Cuba Gooding Jr. realizing he had a white dad.
So we've got the poster for Snow Dogs / Jiffy Bones A. You can see some oil vomit. Yeah.
There's the left-handed guy chasing the skeleton.
There he is.
That's pretty
The
good.
sinister hand.
The sinister hand. The devil's hand, is what they call that.
The sinister self.
By the way, his name was Hank because he was working at Oil Can Henry's. I'm trying to make a thing. I have to come back to it.
That'll be the very last thing in the credits.
Also, the whole reason we're talking about oil was because, Jiffy Bones, I thought of Jiffy Lube, which never came back either.
Good to know. Well, there's a very intimate peek inside the creative process. That is Jiffy Bones A.
I also wish I had done better.
Alright, I just want to add a little thing. Is that, look, I may have lost to Whitney.
Yeah.
But,
Everyone remember that.
At least you didn't lose to me.
but this nerd, Alex Falcone, has a freaking notebook that he wrote out his whole plot line. So that movie, Whitney and I, we did it raw dog from our minds.
All I wrote
No
down is,
notebook condoms for us.
this is what I wrote. I wrote balls, oil in mouth. That's my notes, so I'm glad I had this. Really gave me an advantage.
And it's really nice penmanship, Alex.
Thank you.
Your penmanship looks great. Alright.
Let's move on.
Let's stay here another 10 minutes. No, I love it. That's Jiffy Bones A. But what could Jiffy Bones otherwise be? Let's hear Jiffy Bones B with Andie Studios. Your name is the Steel Dossier. I can't spell dossier. Let's hear your pitch, please, of Jiffy Bones in 3, 2.
Wait, I have to learn the things.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We didn't even do that.
You have to do it right now.
Go raw dog. Okay, your cards are Brain Jail, Heroic Feats of Property Damage, and With a Twist.
Oh.
Hard to see that last caption because we're standing there. Okay, everyone, hang out, talk about Alex's project for another.
Actually, can we talk about this With a Twist? So the illustration of With a Twist is a pretzel, but with eyes where the empty parts would be.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got legs also.
Yeah.
And then he's holding a knife to butter himself.
Yeah.
But then there's this really scary
There's a
needle.
syringe. Yeah, what's the syringe about?
Well,
He's from the science place.
Carolyn's art is always a
science
monstrous nightmare escape. And that
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. It's disturbing.
I don't think there's anything
It's in
darker.
brain jail. I get it.
I don't think there's anything darker than a pretzel buttering itself. That is a horrific image.
Be nasty.
Yeah.
It's not dark so much as nasty. I
Oh,
think.
you think it's a sex thing?
Yeah, but then you're.
Why
Well,
wouldn't
when
it?
you have sex, you're not dead at the end
He's-
usually. Like,
I mean-
I don't know. It's distressing. I agree with Alex. It's distressing.
I know, but talk about raw dogging, am I right?
Nope.
No, what do we? We don't know what word
There's
means.
no dogs, there's nothing wrong. What are you talking about? He's a cooked pretzel.
Talk about snow dogging.
Is it too late to get the credit for that tagline on Snow Dogs? I think you should have it.
Look, I've never had sex, so I know what's going on.
I'm
not
sure
worth
there's
it.
butter involved. I don't know.
I assume there's a pretzel involved. I always go to the store and find one.
And that's why you can't go to Fred Meyer's on Cesar Chavez anymore.
Honey, since it's our anniversary, I was thinking about going raw dog. And by that I mean I brought my own butter. You know, like they do. Those rappers are always talking about it.
Extremely raw dogs.
I hope we bought you enough time to create a raw dog riff.
Raw dog, raw dog.
No! Guys, no!
The bob's getting unruly.
You start a chant, you don't know where it's gonna finish. That's okay.
That's
know,
why
raw
you
dog
shouldn't raw
backwards.
dogs. You don't know where it's gonna finish.
That doesn't make sense.
This is for you.
You know, raw dog backwards is God war.
Whoa. I need a minute. I need to go lay down on the couch.
Zeus was way into both.
He was.
War, God,
Stop it.
war,
He,
God, war, God.
God war. Zeus was into both of those. There's that story where he fucked a swan. Do you guys remember that one?
As a swan.
He was a swan.
You're right. Sorry, he turned into a swan to fuck a lady. That was the thing.
Like
He's
you
like,
do.
He also turned
This
into like
is
a deer and
This
like
is a Greek
bull.
B-side. You should look this up.
Turn into a
He turned
swan.
himself into a swan and fucked Lita.
But that doesn't make any
Alright.
sense.
Well, what if that was what she was into?
I guess
So Whitney, apparently, according to Greek mythology, turning into a non-humanoid being was the best way to get laid.
This is good to know.
Wait, do you want to hear something worse?
Definitely, always.
She got pregnant.
With a swan.
Yep.
Okay, then she had a
Would
swan.
you want to hear it get worse?
Oh god.
In all the paintings,
Please carry on.
he's penetrating her with his beak.
Well, yeah,
Not-
obviously. What else would he fucking do?
No, but then how
With
does
his
he get
fucking
away?
wing?
Not
If he gets
no, his-
pregnant,
his
that means it
cloaca.
came out of his mouth.
Yeah, that's how swans do it.
Are you
Come from their
saying,
mouth. That's why they're so angry, and that's why you should not let them attack you. Which they want to. When they eat bread, it keeps them from having babies.
Do you know who came out of that pregnancy?
I clearly have a great grasp of Greek mythology. So
Helen of Troy. True story. Well, I mean, obviously not true. True story.
True story.
But according to the story,
Factual.
you guys know Greek
Actual
history.
factual.
So I guess that's a pretty happy ending after all.
Yeah, she had a great life.
Yeah,
I
good.
just want to say, like, Helen of Troy is a proud Middle Eastern woman, and as a proud Middle Eastern man, I'm going to say we are all descended from swans.
You're mostly swan mouth juice.
Yeah, checks out.
Well, still, Dossie, I hope that was enough time to write several novels. And it's really exactly as inspiring as that. Let's hear your take.
Okay, guys. Jiffy Bones.
Go ahead.
The
Yeah.
fastest man dead.
Let's hear it.
Okay. We start at Burning Man. Okay.
Oh.
I'm in.
This is
And
Monica.
he ate popcorn at Burning Man. Okay, he ate Jiffy popcorn
Nice,
at
nice.
Burning Man. He put it on the statue fire. He put it on that, and then all the hippies were like, "Fuck you, Jiffy Bones." He was like,
Classic hippie insult.
he was like, "Whoa, man, I gotta go!" And he ran to the Pueblo, I think. And it's like there is so much property damage because like the popcorn that he was popping knocked over the statue. All the hippies are on fire, which I love. And then like okay, here's the thing. While he's running and the popcorn oil is on him, his skin melts off, but it's okay because the twist is that he wakes up and he's been pissing on a Russian prostitute this whole time.
Allegedly.
Ripped from the headlines. Doesn't get more modern than that.
I like that you referred to it as property damage to knock over the man at Burning Man. Like they weren't just gonna burn it, and that was the whole point. How dare you break our man? Kill our man.
No, it's the same philosophy as candles on a birthday cake. You don't knock the cake over before those candles are blown out.
You know, I actually just said that it burns to the ground, but I used it as property damage. So
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I was cheating.
Okay, cool.
But it was
I mean,
before
there's
the
lots of
50s
things,
wanted
there's
it.
lots of burnable material.
Yeah.
Burning Man, you know.
He can knock over all kinds of bikes and art
So
installations.
a lot of
We
Things made out
could
of tissue paper and LED lights.
knock over the orgy tent, because that would anger the most amount of people at Burning Man.
That's where Zeus met the swan.
He was the swan. I was
Okay.
mistaken.
You
Yeah.
could
You didn't listen to that whole
I
run.
was coming up with my great ideas.
you could
You did
update
like
Greek
Burning
mythology.
Man. You did have that.
There
So.
you go.
Yeah, you did. See, it's
I
super
really
helpful
like
to have
this.
a notebook.
I really like Burning Man as a setting, and I wish that there were more movies set at Burning Man.
Yeah.
I wish that there were Steven Seagal movies set at Burning Man.
Okay, some kicking. I hear
No,
kicking.
the movies where he's just sitting down the whole time and his body double is most of the movie. Nice.
Okay, you're someone that's watched a Steven Seagal movie, and
Listen,
I
nerd.
don't want your input on my Steven Seagal movie.
He just doesn't do the work.
I feel like this is great because there could be the scene where the guy is running.
Steven Seagal as Jiffy Bones.
As Jiffy Bones. Steven Seagal as Jiffy Bones is running, and
Yeah.
you see him, but nobody's
fast,
freaking
though.
out because they just think it's a costume. So like everyone's like, yeah, of course there's a skeleton on fire. That's what we do here, you know.
I also like that you could get Steven Seagal on the cheap since it's mostly just gonna be CG bones, and no one knows be like that doesn't look like real Steven Seagal's femur.
It's got a ponytail though.
That's the only hair it has. Here's the poster. Hot off the press.
It does have a ponytail.
Oh yeah. You
The
can see.
skeleton has a ponytail.
Wait. Ponytail.
Oh, and no on that.
Ponytail.
I'll give you guys this one. I don't look like the chanting, but you get ponytail.
Wow.
He's so afraid to.
That's my favorite of these
Everyone's
posters.
really afraid.
Yeah,
I
that
really
was
like
really
this.
good.
The
With the
ponytail.
popcorn popping
Yeah, there's so much
off the
popcorn
Burning Man.
exploding out of the giant Burning Man. That's really good.
And
I
it
just
sells
love
the
popcorn.
popcorn at the theater. That's cross
Oh,
branded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have some Jiffy Bones.
Have some Jiffy Bones, kids.
I do feel like the ending is weird. The pee part.
Yeah, you didn't like the thing?
It's a
If I
twist.
watched the movie, I'd be like, this feels like a M. Night Shyamalan's going through some shit.
It's
That's the
only
sequel.
Well, you know, there was that one Greek myth where Zeus turned into a golden shower to impregnate somebody. Also real.
Really?
No. What?
Yes. Sometimes peeing is the only way to put somebody out when they're on fire. It is.
How often?
Seriously,
Okay,
thought
go
about
on.
this option.
How often?
I want to say
Burning
that
Man a lot.
one time.
There's no
Carolyn-
water in the desert.
Wait,
One
the
time-
family story.
Oh, this is
One
not
time-
that funny of a
It's
story.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's not funny. All right.
And what's
time-
funny is how much you're not liking it. Just so you know. This might be one of those where it's funny at you,
Yeah, right?
just so you know.
Yeah, let me take one.
I'm
I just
in
want
it.
to let you guys know that one time Carol was on fire and
See how funny is that?
I'm pretty into it.
I did not pee on her.
That's nice.
Oh, it's a
of
bummer of
you.
an ending, but it was a
Yeah.
good start.
You think that's the sad part? Is that I didn't pee on her.
If we were at Burning Man and if we
I
didn't
would-
have a cup of water
And you couldn't stop or drop or roll.
and we were Russian,
And we were Russian.
And you were being.
And you were on like a bed Obama slept in.
then we have to do it.
I just feel like
When
I watched
Obama
this.
went to Burning Man.
I feel like I watched this cool Burning Man movie, and then all of a sudden it cuts to golden showers. I just feel like I would be disappointed.
That's what everyone's Burning Man experience is like.
Alright, Alex,
Like the last day, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Alright, the thing is,
That's why I'm gonna go.
I love there's a meta level to this because when you're watching a movie, usually towards the end you're like, I gotta pee, but I gotta see how it ends.
So the popcorn makes you want to get popcorn, the pee makes you want to pee.
Exactly. I mean, like I have to pee right now, and all this talking about pee is not helping. But
Talk about pee.
Now it's just the three of you. Nobody is participating.
chanting is fun.
First one.
It is.
Oh, you should change your studio name to Shut Up Chance.
So we just saw two amazing versions it could be of Jiffy Bones, the fastest man dead. I want you to take a moment to think about who you're going to applaud the hardest for, and we're going to go in order. First, we're going to go for Studios. That was the one with the oil running and
I don't remember.
just blackout.
Oh, there was a balls joke.
Yeah, there was balls. You can balls.
Can we clap again now that I reminded you about that great balls joke in the middle?
Clap, Les.
And
What are you against with balls?
I fucking piece of.
oh, see, one point.
I feel like if you're watching a movie,
Corrupting the vote right
I
now.
actually feel like
You're corrupting the vote with pee.
He is. We all are, though.
Here's the other now, like it used to be you could just watch a P tape, but now it's so political.
Now it's PG. Now it's PG-13.
I want you to leave. Can you go?
Not yet, because there's more rounds.
I want to go.
There's more
Oh.
around.
You have to vote.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it for Jiffy Bones B, Burning Man. Did I hear more heat on A than B?
No.
Yes. The person who said no means that I didn't, and that B is the winner.
Yay!
Whoop-whoop-whoop-ee.
Pee on me.
When you're on fire.
Oh, that would be so
Thank you.
fucked up.
It won't do
You're on
anything.
fire, so you pee on somebody else?
I
It's a
won't
fetish.
call you a liar.
So,
So glad I have to do the next round.
Yeah, you want to move along, or should we hang out in the pee-pee?
Let's move along.
20 more minutes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pee.
Don't have to be done.
To pee on. Okay, now. Okay. So this round is the partners round, right? No, we can put a bow on it. The winning studios get to choose who they want to partner up with. At the midpoint, your partner is going to finish the screenplay. So you are combining studios temporarily. So one of our winners is Andie, and one of our winners is Whitney. Whitney, let's hear your choice. You get to pick between these two boys.
I mean, it's hard to choose between both of
Wait,
you.
so is Andie one but doesn't get a choice?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? Do you have thoughts?
I mean, she gets
We're
default.
sitting next to people.
I know.
Yeah, you can just keep your voice that you have.
Let's keep our boys.
Let's do it for
Keep
boys.
our boys.
It's 10 o'clock o'clock right now. If it weren't for the chance, this would have been done an hour ago.
Then we wouldn't feel like a
Hey,
community.
give peace a chance.
Give peas a chance.
I'll just go. You know what? You're right. I'll go.
Peace wins. All right,
The
let's
pee so bad.
see what this team's cards are. They're coming up. We've got Total Reboot and Shut Up Chad. So you are united.
Sorry, I was strategizing.
It's good. Good pee fully.
Wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're not doing it yet, so you can just
Oh, we're
observe.
just chilling?
Yeah, you're chilling. And this is for Total Shut Up
Is that
Chad
his way?
Productions. It's, yeah. You know.
No,
The head is right in front, so there's a
Oh, 'cause
cord.
it's a robot
He's a
way.
computer.
I get it.
Oh, Cyber Ring.
You know what's in right now? Sexy robots. We've got robots you can fuck that are about to murder you in real life, and we've also got Blade Runner coming out. So we're gonna try this new card, Robot Assassins. It's one of the ones you're gonna be working with.
Scene.
And then for y'all, we got High Stakes Games of Chance and Coveted Tchotchke, which is, you know, like a MacGuffin or a Maltese Falcon, just something people want.
Oh, a trinket.
So, audience, why don't you pick a genre? What kind of sexy robot movie do you want to see?
Film noir.
A musical film noir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. You guys perfect. Yeah. Think about it. Plan it with each other. At the midpoint, we'll switch from Whitney to Chris doing the talking. So your time to think starts now. You guys can also just talk and
I
hang
don't
out.
understand. Like, am I supposed to tell him what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah, tell him. We'll get there.
I like how this toilet where the mouth is.
Oh, that's mom.
I know, even on Game of Chance, High Stakes Game of Chance, a toilet that kisses your. It's fucking millennials, man.
Yeah.
Does your toilet not seem alive to you, Alex?
If I thought my toilet was alive, what I do to it would be unconscionable.
But how is it different than any other aspect of life?
I'm worried that my toilet is haunted and I'm making it angrier every morning.
I mean, you could be.
I'm worried my toilet's haunted. I'm making it hornier every morning.
That's how Zeus met Sally.
I just want to say for the record that I am against all of this pee-pee and poo-poo talk. I just want you guys to know I'm continuing this podcast under protest.
Alex
Because you're
is
stuck between three people.
he's a clean comic. He does colleges. He
I
does corporate banquets.
Doesn't like working blue or
Doesn't
brown.
work blue, brown, red, or yellow.
Only eats mashed potatoes
I'm jealous.
with mayonnaise.
What was that last one? What does that have to do with anything?
Just, you know, your taste.
I don't like talking about poop, so I must eat only mashed potatoes?
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Does that check out, Shane?
Does it?
I do eat a lot of mashed potatoes. And then again, here I am talking about poop and making my toilet horny, so...
I just don't approve.
I'm trying to track trend.
Unreliable narrator.
I'm pretty ashamed to be up here now that I think about all of
Okay.
it.
You know, my
Good,
favorite
good.
Noir musical song is Legs That Go All the Way Up. My favorite Noir musical song is Play It Again, Sam, Again.
That's the reprise.
So I think since we're teaming up, we should combine the production companies.
Yeah,
So
me
I'm thinking Total Chads
Yeah.
versus Stu's Dude
Dossier.
Dossier.
Steel Dossier.
Steel Dossier. Steel
Dossier.
Man, I can't make that one work. But,
Come on.
but Total Chads for sure.
Total Chad.
Or Shut Up Reboot.
Right?
Those are both fun.
Both of those are good.
Total Shut Up Chads.
Is Chad's never mind. There we go. That's my thought process at 10 o'clock on a weeknight.
You bailed on that riff real early.
Yeah.
Not get far
There's a
into
spark. There's a spark, and then I thought, oh, I don't want to say ethnic slurs. Wow.
Good.
Holy shit, that's where you're gonna go with that?
Appreciate that.
But just always make sure that you're not doing that. It's good to check in
Yeah.
with your studio.
That's
head.
not where I was going. I'm sorry, Carol. It's late.
I know. What
You guys
edit this?
done
Okay.
yet?
That was the high five of doneness. You all saw it. Total Chats, how you
Sex
feeling?
mate, baby. Get the sexy robots.
Let's hear your musical.
Zero response to that.
Right?
Everything's great.
Let's hear your musical noir, and then when I say switch, who's ever talking, switch to the next person, and they're gonna finish it. All right?
All right.
Let's hear it in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the premise is a post-apocalyptic wasteland. There
I like
are
the first thing you said
the
better.
post-apocalypse.
It's a musical.
Shut up!
It's a Facebook musical, guys. No, and so the entire wasteland is run by the sex robots now. So they're in charge, and so they've been throwing television shows, and sort of like Hunger Games style shows for the youth that are running around ragged because it's the apocalypse and they're ragged. So they have a Star Search type of game show that they have 3 youths on, and it's a high stakes game of chance.
Switch.
If you lose, you die. But if you win, you get anything you want.
Anything.
And that one thing that the one thing that our protagonists want is a magical tchotchke, which is going to shut down all the sex robots. And if they can win through all their singing, because this is a singing musical movie, and while other people are like magicians or ventriloquists, where other garbage people win these kind of talent shows, this person is singing pop songs by Kesha or Lin-Manuel Miranda.
It's actually
or,
just both of them. Instead.
yeah, those are the only 2 people we got. And it's great, and it's fun. And eventually they do win. Of course, there's twists and turns, but we don't want to spoil that. They get that tchotchke, and they're able to turn off all the sex robots.
It's like a
and
battery
win
that turns off the
and
robot.
save the frickin' world. And the movie is called America's Bot Talent.
Alex is dead. That's good.
Switch.
Did you mean next? Because you're next.
Let's do it.
Any other notes on this one? That's really good. I'm ready to watch it.
I didn't hear any songs.
Oh yeah, let's hear a little
Oh yeah,
musical
don't you remember that? Wait, don't you
selection.
remember that time when he tried to brainstorm pop music artists and he came up with Lin-Manuel Miranda and Kesha?
No, that wasn't brainstorming. Those are 2 people that are really popular right now. You don't say Lin-Manuel, isn't it? There's Puerto Rico.
Okay, well, so one of the songs
Yeah,
at the end.
Let's hear a song.
At the end, when Kesha has won the contest and is using the magic battery tchotchke to turn off all the robots, she's singing, I hope you're somewhere slaying.
Nice.
Okay, that's what she's doing.
Because they killed.
Great.
Yeah, that's so.
And of course at the end, like, let's dance tonight, like tonight, that we're gonna die young.
Oh God, stop that.
We're not a perfect studio, but we believe.
We do believe.
All right, so we have Belief from Total Chads.
Total chance.
Chads.
And it was a pretty amazing. Now let's see what y'all are working with on your team, Steel Dossier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also get Robot Assassins.
Ooh.
And you get Manhunt, along with a whole city populated by goofballs.
What?
So your 30 seconds to plan it now starts, so you can talk
Do we
to
not
Andy.
go
She's already
genre?
going. You're doing the same genre.
We are. We're also
That's
doing
not
musical
fair.
noir.
Musical noir.
Musical noir.
That popular genre, musical noir.
It's
If
very
anyone wants to
popular
give me
with
some
millennials.
wine,
Well, they
you
ignored it,
don't
so we
have
can
to.
ignore it too.
Also, I just want to say there's a person sitting in the front row that looks like a less monstrous version of Dave Bautista in the new the new Blade Runner movie. And I'm talking about you, sir. Have you seen the trailer?
So bad at compliments. What are you doing?
No,
It's
less
crowd work.
monstrous. Dave Bautista's a freak, but he's a handsome freak.
Less monster. Okay, never mind.
It's not
You look
good
great.
crowd work to call
Sorry, you
you.
look great.
My middle name is
Oh, nice. I mean it.
I want everyone to notice the
I'm not just
guy.
trying to pander you for your vote, but please clap for us.
I just want everyone to notice the guy's name is Chips. And I
Yeah.
really like chips.
With a Y.
With a Y and a Z.
That's actually a brand that we developed in Universe, a chip brand. So he's repping his favorite kind of chips.
Rep those
But
chips,
he
y'all.
could be named Chip as well, which is maybe why he's repping it.
Chips.
Chips.
Now I want some chips. Which reminds me that the food at Alberta Street Pub is damn good.
Yeah, everybody go get some fries or some drinks.
Get some
or
fish and
whatever.
chips.
Get some
Fish and
chips.
chips.
Oh my
Chips.
god.
Chips.
You guys, this robot is so sexy.
Also, if anyone's bored, here's a photo of my family dogs. They're really cute. Look at that. Look at that. My mom just sent me a text like right now of that.
Those are buddies.
I know.
This is the most visual podcast ever.
It is a very visual podcast. We'll have accompaniments with it. Also note visually that Robot Assassins is more sketchy because that's new, brand new for tonight. It's not actually in the deck you can buy at home. So
I'm
that's
also literally drawing pictures on this podcast.
right? Oh yeah, it's a picture
There's
cast.
so many new things. My amazing co-host from my podcast, The Movie Review Disciple, Kyle McCormick, just actually brought me wine. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Give it up for Kyle McCormick.
And give it up for Shane's new poster.
Kyle, this is your fault.
Check out America's Got Talent. So we got the sexy robot, we got a drunk robot, we got this fucking monocle robot over here, this rich asshole robot. Or that's not a robot, that's just a person, but he's still a rich asshole. He is a oh, he's so mad. He is a magician. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to always be a magician, buddy.
And I think with that, Steel Dossier has had a good amount of time.
Yeah, we're ready. We're
A
ready.
couple weeks to make your
ready.
rough draft.
We're ready.
All right, let's hear your musical noir, which is totally a relevant genre.
And we completely considered all of the aspects coming up with it.
I'd expect no less. Let's hear it from Steel Dossier in 3, 2, 1, go.
Like most noirs, this takes place on a train, and it starts out with a college girl, and she's in the back of the train, and everybody else on the train are dudes. There's just a sea of dudes on this train, and there's only one of them is a real man, and the rest of them are Westworld-style robot assassins, and she has to find the one man that's not gonna murder her. This whole thing is a metaphor for dating. So also the robot assassins have herpes. So she's navigating the train, trying to not get murdered by the robot assassins with herpes, and that's the manhunt, is trying to find her one man that is gonna work for her.
Switch.
Okay, so the train is barreling towards the prospect of having a date on the internet amongst goofballs. So
That's
she
the
has,
town of goofballs,
That's
is
the
the internet.
goofball town. It's also called Grindr, and she just doesn't want to go there because she wants some good old-fashioned dating, just like when you have to find a robot, or who isn't a robot on a train. And then here's the thing, guys. There's so much musical action. There's jazz hands.
Yep.
The robots are doing it's in black and white, and they've got cigarettes and herpes.
That's the noir part.
That's the more part. And
They share cigarettes, so they also have mouth herpes.
yeah, it's called
Classic noir.
It's called Strangers on a Herpy. Herpes on a train. Herpes on a train.
Really
Sorry.
made sure they got that joke. Good job. Really sold that.
I sure did.
I think the town
You guys
should
are a great team.
It should be Tinderville,
Oh yeah.
because Grindr is for not her.
I don't follow this stuff.
I thought it was gonna be Snowpiercer. I hardly know her.
Those points go to us.
I think that's a steal. I think they got it.
I'm ready to bring on like another studio to collaborate.
I feel like this one's gonna get rewritten a few times.
I want
It's gonna be some ghost writers.
30 screenwriters, 15 directors.
Yeah, this is gonna be real The Mummy style. There's gonna be a lot of people collaborating on this before it gets out.
And then only one person will like it. That's because Alex Falcone is one person to like the Mummy reboot that came out this year.
Really weird callback to your own podcast.
Listen to Reboot Reuse Recycle, third best podcast in Portland.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just thinking, I really like this concept more than the audience does.
That's okay. We haven't asked them how much they like it yet. They've been listening.
But we can tell.
Only one person is crying, so you're not out yet. Not out yet.
I know, I'm stoked about being out. That is what I just think I like the idea of her trying to fuck these guys and finding out they're killer robots and be like, no, throw them out of the train.
Well, that's when the John T. musical happens.
And can I hear one of your big numbers? Let me get like a little flavor of the sounds.
Hello, my baby, I'm not a robot.
The thing about the robots is they're not great liars.
Are there any robot dicks?
On the robots.
So many. Every robot.
That's where the herpes are. The
Yeah, right
robots
there.
are.
You cannot miss them. They're so big.
Yeah? Yeah, of course they're robot dicks.
Good, that's how
She
they
doesn't want any of that robot dick,
Right.
and
Yeah.
she keeps, that's her catchphrase
That's
during the movie.
I
I don't want none of that robot dick. But she says it to the camera while smoking. She's like,
That's
I
the
don't want any of that
second
robot
song.
dick.
That's the second song. It's
Yeah.
like in
Yeah,
Chicago.
it's her hopes and dreams
It's like
song.
in Chicago, yeah. It's what her want song is,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's not that robot dick.
robot dick.
Just like that. It's weird. It may seem like a coincidence, but we also got Kesha. Maybe she's just free right now?
I'm
She's
really
just around?
glad that she's making her way back into the zeitgeist because Kesha's amazing.
She is excellent. No, I mean, I like Kesha. What she got away from that guy?
Here's the poster. It's very amazing. You can see the lady,
Yeah, she's
the
smoking.
robots, the
She's
train.
voluptuous. I like this lady.
Do we get a shot of the
Her.
train going into the tunnel? And it's suggestive.
But you
It's a metaphor.
You drew a lot of
Symbolism.
male symbols on here.
Man
Also,
train.
these robots, not fooling anybody.
I was gonna say,
And the
most
real
of these
human.
robots look like robots.
Well, the real human has a monocle, so he's
No.
also not good at passing.
You guys,
It's a
the
cyborg
square
guy.
robot's actually a dude in a suit.
Oh shit! I would have gotten fooled. Now I got robot
Twist.
movies.
Also, I want to say if you grew up in a culture where robots and humans were constantly interacting with each other, you might not understand the difference.
That's true. And also, I just want to say that steel wool is robot pubes.
Yeah.
Product tie-in.
Point out the same guy that was talking about poop for like an hour was trying to make this great point about robot humanity.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Chris is multifaceted.
Yeah.
You're the boy who cried poop at this point.
He works on a lot of
I have to pee, I don't have to poop. I've never pooped.
So you guys, it's true about Chris.
Let's never dwell on that.
Let's just move through it. Let's see, we just heard two amazing musical noirs. We heard America's Bot Talent and Herpes on a Train.
Now, what was the title for it?
No piercer. I hardly knew her.
Yeah.
Do you like that better?
It's a
We can
way
do
better
that.
title.
If they're for it, we can win anyway.
Yeah, if you vote for that title, it goes to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Well-
lose, so this is over. You hear that?
You guys, let's make sure we have taglines. What's the tagline for America's Bot Talent?
It's America.
I just the word like,
Lowercase America.
In this robot economy, song is the only code you need to code.
Okay, we're going with America.
Your charming smile does not overcome the weakness of that riff.
And you guys
Charming.
have one more chance to steal your win. What's your tagline?
Hello, my baby, I'm not a robot.
Hello, I'm not a robot.
Hello, my
My
baby, I'm
baby.
not a robot. Otherwise, it would be a terrible tagline.
You know, first drafts are the first step to a good draft.
I want that in the Terminator reboot where it's like, hello, I'm not the robot.
I'm not the robot.
So I hope our audience is thinking about where they want to spend their money. Let's hear the applause for America's Bot Talent. Pretty hot. And last but not least, Snowpiercer on a Train Herpes.
Yeah!
Snowpiercer, I hardly know her.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll remember that and fight
We
it.
did a lot. We're
Honestly,
not
it's a
getting
better
any
tag
votes
line.
on that, Andy. Andy with a Y. We're not getting the love we deserve.
I do think that the winners are total Chads on that round, which makes Shut Up Chad's production the finalist. And you're gonna go head to head against me for all the money.
But you have to choose another team up here to partner with.
I don't understand.
All four of us? What?
Even that.
Shane doesn't even have a microphone.
We can just go solo and they can all chime in unless like You're good?
Unless we're dismissed.
I'm feeling a little naughty. I'd like to crime in.
Bye. Go pee pee. You should pee in your empty cup for people to watch.
Please don't do that.
Because it'll start the other pee tape after me.
pee.
I inherited his microphone.
Okay, so
Well,
for
now that Chris is
right?
gone.
For this final round, our task is to grittily reboot any of the previous films that we have seen so far. So, let's go through them. We've got Seinfeld after Seinfeld.
Pretty gritty already.
The List.
Also gritty.
Jiffy Bones about oil and Jiffy Bones about Burning Man.
Uh-huh.
2 ways to jiffy that bone. We've got America's Bot Talent and Snowpiercer, I Hardly Knew Her. You choose first. You walk the long path.
I want the Burning Man movie.
Ooh, I wanted that
want
too.
the Burning Man
Nice.
movie.
Very
I want
nice.
it.
Why, thank you.
I love the
It's
setting.
All yours.
What was the ending?
I liked it too. I liked it as well.
Oh, I thought you said you liked the ending. I'm like, how did that?
No, I like the setting.
The ending nobody likes.
Which is why we're gonna grittily reboot it.
The ending was the P tape.
Yeah, we're gonna make it grittier. It's gonna be a.
It's
It's gonna be a scat tape.
They're gonna have kidney stones in the pee. It's gonna be very gritty.
That is.
Why am I helping you? No, it's okay.
I was gonna say that.
Yes.
Wait,
People-
are you doing a different one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do America's Bot Talent.
So you and I are.
You and I guess. Yes.
Whitney's giving some support. That's cool.
Am I just doing it? I didn't know.
You can just do it, but if you want to do a partner, do a partner.
Okay.
It's your choice. You have a studio now. You have a lot of clout. You have a lot of good production.
No, that's true.
Play it how you want it. Let's see your cards. You get B plot. Thank you. I never get the LOLs with these. Makeover montage and happy ending. Speaking about that train going into
There
a
we
tunnel.
go.
There you go.
We're not doing the train. We're doing
Yeah.
Burning Man.
Yeah, well, Burning Man can go on a train.
Here we go. We're just gonna combine all the movies. Oh, are you okay? Are you safe? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you need to go ahead and think about it. Everybody else can hang out and think about what they do or whatever. Chris can go pee again.
I had to flush the toilet twice.
Wow!
Why are we talking about this?
And I forgot to lock the door.
Did somebody watch you?
Oh, you betcha.
Do they want to come up
Forgot
and
to
talk
lock
about
the door.
It was the president.
Wow!
No, but more importantly, I got stung by a bee 3 times 2 days ago.
That's true.
This bee plot thing is very traumatic for me.
Was it the same
three
bee?
times?
Yeah, it was.
That's
They
not a
can
bee.
do
I thought they
No,
died
they
when they
can do
stick
that.
you.
What?
The reason their barbs get pulled off is because of the human skin. So sometimes they can.
You don't have human skin.
Sorry. Yes, I am.
Totally not a robot. I don't have robot herpes.
All right.
You want to download
Hello,
this
my
virus?
baby.
You heard how casually referential I am on this. I'm definitely not a robot. I know all the good ways to communicate and make good jokes.
What'd you do to that fucking bee though?
Oh, I
Yeah, what's up?
literally, because I'm deadly allergic to wasps.
Oh,
no joke.
no.
I thought it was a wasp, so I fell onto the ground on a sidewalk and was like, please stop.
You made yourself like attractive to the bee.
It kept stinging me. It stung me thrice.
Were you on a busy street?
Oh, man,
No, I
I'm
was
so
on a
sorry.
side.
Distracted by this band.
I was on a side street trying to go buy tacos from my local taco
None of
truck.
this happened. This is a robot trying to make up a story to seem human.
You guys, the bee stole his wallet. Don't laugh at him.
I like this part part of the show where we talk about our traumatic injuries. It's a good
You were
break.
on
I am
I was
starting
on
to buy
fire.
the Chris S.
Could
Robot
be.
narrative though, because it's like, what do humans find funny? Peep boop poop peep boop.
I like that we're just blaming Chris for all the pee and the poop.
I
I
realize
didn't
the
make a
internet.
single poop joke all night. Sorry that pee was so hard.
You
in that.
popped the screen on that poop pee.
You know, if you had not made a poop joke, you wouldn't have to deny it. So like that's just
Look,
just
I
guilt.
did not make a poop joke with anyone at all.
That's not true. Categorically, this is a podcast. People are gonna hear this. What, sir?
Oh God, no! What did I
You
do?
made a poop joke.
Well, it can't
Okay.
lie with the poop tape.
Are we done with
I'm
it?
so ready. Can we just
whatever
bring my
the hell
back
this
up to the
was.
movie?
Whitney.
I'm so ready to.
Let's hear your gritty reboots so all these tired people can go home. In 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
So it's less of a gritty reboot and more of like the other half of the movie to make the ending of The Burning Man make sense. If you remember, there was a P-tape out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was the twist, right? So it starts like the movie did before. Steven Seagal got the popcorn, going up to the man, popping the popcorn. Hippies are mad, right? But then one of the hippies doesn't care. I should stop calling him. One of the people at Burning Man doesn't care, and she runs away because she's busy. She has to go do something. It's the bee plot, right? She runs away from bee. Here's a fucking bee. At Burning Man, Burning Man, and she runs to a tent. And she get away from the bee. She's freaking out, but then she realizes, because she's tripping because it's Burning Man, and so she realizes she's truly beautiful inside, and she's got all these great talents, and she should share them with people. There's chaos outside. Everything's raining down. Like the popcorn's going everywhere. The man is burning on the ground, and they're mad about it. She's inside having a makeover montage. She's covering her face with dirt because there's no makeup at Burning Man. It's just dirt. And there she is, and she's wearing a snake in the montage. It's great, but. So then she runs out to stop the man who's running from running away, and she crashes into him. She just crash, and they have this this moment of love, right? And then they converse in their eyes they know together, what we want to make together is a P-tape. And then it cuts to the P-tape. It's a happy ending for everyone. The movie finally makes sense now.
Hey, round of applause for that. That was amazing.
I really love what you just did there, but just so you know, as soon as you said it's not so much a gritty reboot, I voted for her.
Ah!
You had one job. It's a gritty reboot round.
Well, that's what it was. We used footage from the original
There's a lot of
movie.
sand at Burning Man.
Yeah, it's already.
Falcone, as a
And she's
reboot
wearing
expert,
dirt on her face.
myself as a reboot expert, I'll say that the term reboot means nothing anymore. It doesn't mean anything. So
What
that
are
counts.
words?
So you're an expert at saying nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm an anthropology and theater major, so yeah, stuff that means nothing is right up my
I
alley.
majored in human things.
I know what love and human love is.
Shut up, Facebook algorithm!
We just dropped a marquee. It's okay.
They're all just dying.
I'm gonna vote for yours.
Well, thank you. You might be even more off track, but we'll see. Let's see my cards. I am working with League of Lovable Losers, product placement, there's the chips, and corpse hijinks. Okay, y'all talk amongst yourself. I'll start thinking.
While
Okay.
she's talking about this, I just want to say, this thing where the team of lovable losers comes back and wins, I don't like it.
You don't like that trope in general?
That's
No,
what
I
I think
root
that's
for-
the best thing about Bad News Bears is that they don't fucking win at the end.
Yeah.
It's great.
Same
It's
with
great.
Coach Carter.
I love it.
And same with the original ending of Dodgeball, but they had to change it.
I think what we're saying is
Oh,
we love it when
really?
losers
Yeah.
lose. It makes
that's
us
what I
shitty
like.
people.
I
Who shouldn't watch movies. That's just what happens in real life.
So the story is
We're
the
not
other
here
si-
because we're winners.
Yeah.
The other side of an underdog story is a team that worked really hard at the thing that they're supposed to be good at for a very long period of time
Yeah,
and then lost
the
to some
pros.
assholes who just showed up and learned baseball. That story sucks for those people. They worked so hard at baseball and then they lose to people who are like, well, we tossed toilet paper at the store and we learned baseball that way. Like the other people like in the gym practicing baseball every day.
But
You
they
don't
were
practice in the gym. They went to the gym and then practiced. You know what I mean?
mean about it. They were so mean about
Yeah,
how they
yeah,
practiced. They practiced so mean.
Totally their fault they were born in the suburbs. The point is...
Did you know that Alex develops condos when he's not doing something?
I mean, just feel like...
All right. I feel like it's also like, I mean, like, rich kids are still rich, and we live in a capitalist society, and honestly, you can learn skills through money, so they're gonna be better at baseball a lot of the time. In the end.
Yeah, fuck them for that.
Yeah, fuck them for that.
Fuck them for that.
Children!
Fuck them for that. Fuck them for that.
Fuck them for that!
They're children.
Look.
Everyone is hurt by late capitalism, Alex.
Yeah.
Even the children.
They didn't choose that?
None of us chose anything.
Yeah.
Alex has an ice cream named after him at Salt and Straw.
Whoa!
You're the man.
What's like Bollywood theater?
Another great local restaurant? What are you mad about? What are you mad about?
I'm the only one up on Nevermind.
We're just being lovable losers, that's all.
Also, like a half of our audience right now works at Salt and Straw.
Yeah, that's why I switched to Bollywood.
That was a weird dig at me. You know the greatest thing that's ever happened to you? I'm mad about it. That's all you said.
I feel like this would be in the movie.
Alright, I was gonna
right?
say another lovable loser who lost, Rocky. You know, he lost the first movie.
Yeah, that's true. And that was better in that movie.
The Rocky 2 is really good.
I'm just jealous that there's not an Andie Cone.
I just like overdogs. I root for the overdog in any movie.
You root every movie? Like in
Really?
Titanic, you're on Billy Zane's side?
No, Alex is on the side of the fucking iceberg.
Yeah, Billy
He's a
Zane.
real victim. It was minding its own business. Here's the other side of that story. Sure, you love the North Atlantic. I feel safe here.
Yeah, and it's like, look.
so much money in that bride.
I recently calved. I thought it was going to be okay.
Look, I'm moving very gradually through the water. If anyone sees me, they'll
Give me
move.
a warning. Surely they'll steer around to me.
Yeah, it's not like a gigantic symbol of early 20th century, I don't know.
Just reboot.
Carol, what's the
I think
movie?
you're saying
I'm
you're
ready,
frozen.
but you
Somebody
guys
reboot
ready?
Chris.
That's so much good riffing. All right,
Speaking of a great
everybody feeling it? Everybody ready?
We're all
We
ready.
are gonna hear the amazing gritty reboot from America's Bot Talent from my studio, Confetti Studios. Splish. Imagine you got
Did you
Splish.
say confetti?
I did. Alex doesn't like our poop words, guys.
It's not a poop word, guys. It's not about poop at all.
I don't
be
like
aware.
number
We
one,
have
number
walked
two,
literally
or
the whole
number
audience.
three.
That would be number 3. Lucky number 3. Let's hear it. Our reboot in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you know who are really losers? Are all the obsolete phones that we don't use anymore. So we can't use them anymore. We throw them all away. But all the phones that we throw away hang out together until they gain sentience. And that's when those phones rise up and become the sexy pop stars. But the thing is that now the phones have our brains in them. Every weird porno you've ever looked at, every weird thing on eBay, they know. And all the weird times you've looked at the computer screen without like looking good at all and you have your weird smashed face, they have it connected too. So they take all of that information to become the sexiest pop stars ever. And that's how they're mining content on the stage and screen. Until they realize that the only way to really get ahead and get the best bodies is to reanimate the corpse of Steve Jobs.
Classic.
And this is all sponsored by Apple. So they fill up the Applejack with Steve Jobs. Now they don't have the headphones anymore. They just have Steve Jobs' bones inside the iPhones. And then all those iPhones come together. And
iBones.
iBones. And become Steve Jobs. And then he ends up killing a bunch of people, but he also performs for a while. And briefly, he's the president. And yeah, this is the gritty.
That's a biopic, right?
Right? Yeah, it's coming out this fall. It's
the third Steve Jobs biopic.
yes, but this is the best one
Where are
because
the youth?
where
Where are the heroic youth?
Yeah, where is the youth?
Those are the phones.
Okay.
Yeah, the phones are the losers,
Yeah, the youth are always looking at their phones and not living life like we used to.
right? Yeah, everybody looks so long at the Steve Jobs
Adam Moth is back.
Moth, Steve Moth.
Someone tell a story.
Everyone looks so long at Steve Jobs' big body that's made of computers and blood that they atrophy into skeletons, and then the skeletons become computer batteries, and there's a cameo by Jiffy Bones.
David Pumpkins.
David Pumpkins. It's called iBones, and it's gonna be amazing.
I feel like if you tried to have sex with Steve Jobs, you wouldn't fit inside him because you'd have some sort of proprietary orifice.
Definitely have that scene.
That's the
You fit
tagline.
inside him once, and the next time you
It's a
go
long
back, he's
tagline.
updated.
Does anybody have an adapter?
I need a dongle. I'd like to bone this guy.
Dongle.
Dongle,
It's
yeah.
the dongle.
I caught the moth. I'm gonna leave for a moment. Totally
A
normal.
robot.
Totally normal human behavior from Chris. You know that classic human thing where you grab a moth out of the air?
The moth has been dealt with.
What a finale!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
So, Totally Shut Up Chad Productions, what was your movie named, this reboot that you
What was
just
the
did?
original name?
You were going
I mean, the original name of the
Carolyn?
Jiffy Bones.
Jiffy. Oh, it was Jiffy.
Oh, yeah, you
Bones.
were-
Jiffy Bones Burning Man edition.
Jiffy Burns.
Jiffy Burns. Yeah, Jiffy Burns.
That's you? Alright.
Oh, it's a terrible name.
Oh,
No, you're
robot
helping.
name,
I'm sorry. I know, but there's no robots in my movie. What?
Love in a Jiffy!
Love in a Jiffy. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you.
That producer
Thank you.
Sarah?
Producer
She's the
Sarah.
producer
Oh,
of
yeah.
this movie too now.
Heck yeah. Part of the studio now.
And
We
mine,
don't like
of
Chads.
course- Chads, yes. And mine, of course, was Eyebones. So go ahead.
Which we also came up with.
You named
Yeah.
you named your movie, our movie, your movie again, and her movie.
Am I being
I think you might be a mogul.
You do get a producer's credit. You get to like come and eat the catering, craft service whenever you want.
Craft service.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bagels.
Every day. Every darn day.
Every bagel day.
So, you just heard two amazing reboots. Go ahead and think with your applause. Let's hear it first
That old
for...
saying.
Right?
Think with your applause.
Choke on the mic. Think with your applause. We're reinventing conventions.
You might be a robot too.
I probably... If I saw origami, I would flip it over. That's my turning test.
It's a robot joke. That's a robot thing.
It was like a joke.
You should have beat that turning
This
test.
will resemble a joke.
Let's hear it for Love in a Jiffy. And then last but maybe least, let's hear it for Eyebone. That was fair. So, Love in a Jiffy, the big winner, Whitney of Shut Up Chad Productions. I'm gonna get you your trophy out of this
Get a
bag. Everybody
trophy?
can applaud. You do.
Holy shit.
It's like the end of Whose Line Is It Anyway, where you win, so you get to improvise with Drew Carey.
Gary, that's really mean. Okay.
We're all right. We're all right.
That was the same song.
No, it wasn't.
No, there was like
Cleveland Rocks.
Cleveland Rocks,
But then it
5
ends
o'clock
with we're
world.
all right.
No.
It does end like that.
There's a couple.
It's that 70s show.
A Whitney.
It's the same show.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Chris,
Nerds.
I want to get my trophy.
what's the prize?
Your prize is this amazing VHS.
Oh my god.
Faces of Death, The Final Journey,
Jesus.
Volume 1. I know, it's definitely haunted.
This is actually a Faces of Death.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
You don't have to watch it though, you get to wear it.
Oh good.
It's spray painted gold and it's on a gold chain.
Guys,
That is
Bling.
beautiful. This is everything I've ever wanted.
It looks like a purse.
the tape is in there.
But it only carries death.
And you can wear it for as long as you're up here. You might just want to hang it on your wall
I don't
later.
even want to look at
Do
the
I get- I
content.
can keep this on?
There's
Possess
no
this?
pictures of actual death, but inside the VHS
In
are
the
probably on
VHS,
it.
this is pre-internet death.
You
guys.
could
Like, this is how
probably,
we saw terrible things before YouTube.
Before you had Reddit, you had to go actually pick this up from somebody.
sticker on this.
Reddit
You're
on
gonna pull out all the
VHS.
tape
Maybe
and
that's
throw
a
it
good
away.
bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is definitely haunted, but I'm okay with that.
The night's young. It's gonna get more haunted.
My favorite part of this is that it calls itself a shockumentary. I feel like you named the series as well.
And everybody, that is Pitch Please. Have a big round of applause for all of our guests. We've got Andie May, Alex Falcone, Whitney Streed, Chris Khatami, and Shane Hosea. And
Thank you, America. Don't choke on the mic.
Anybody want to say where they are online, like your Twitter for our audience, Andie?
At a
N. Now who's a robot?
Not me.
You can find all of my stuff at alexfalcone.ninja.
Awesome. Whitney?
I'm just on Twitter at Whitney Streed.
Chris?
Hi, I'm Chris Khatami.
Sorry.
Thank you. It's okay. We're old friends.
I can't spell my sister's name either.
Just two robots having a dive.
By the end of this, you'll be a robot too, okay?
Catching, it's a disease.
You don't need to follow me on Twitter, but follow my other shows in the River City Podcast Federation. Reboot, Recycle with Carolyn McCormick. Where we've had Carol, we've had Shane, we've had Falcone on. And then check out Spectrum, the other show that I do on the River City Podcast Federation. It's a show that's really good. Alright, I love you. See ya.
And last but not least, yo boy Hosea.
Don't follow me. But you can on Twitter at Shane Hosea. Hosea. Bye.
Bye. And this is Pitch Please, and I am Carolyn Main at Carolyn Main, CarolynMain.
Oh, you got that one right.
Well, yeah. I say it a lot more than everybody else's Twitter handles. Thank you so much. Look up all the River City Podcast Federation shows, and have a great night.